Welcome back to a day in the life of a developer. Today's a little more windy, so my hair is a little more crazy. I've got an update for you guys on Fircrest. There's a couple of fun things that are happening. We decided to go full speed on phase 1 and build all 8 out instead of building 1 duplex. And so we're gonna be doing a lot more action. We're gonna show you today that we already have all of the excavation done, the foundation done. The first floor is already framing on the first and second duplex, so 4 units. We're doing a total of 8 units. And then out on site, I already have the excavator doing the dig out for the next duplex. He's gonna do both dig outs. So we're gonna have all 8 units going up in different stages. And so as you can see, we're framing up the first floor. Second floor is going up right now. They're framing up the walls. We're also doing the second duplex. Same exact thing. We're framing up that second floor. And then the dig out's happening. That one's gonna move really fast. And all of this is gonna get built out in the next 6 months. 4 for the first 2. And then another 4 to 5 for the next 2. They're just staggered out 1 to 2 months apart. So get ready. We're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep crushing. Quick update on the neighbor as well. So I was doing 28 townhomes. Now I'm actually gonna do 27 townhomes. I shrunk it down to do a little bit bigger units in the back on phase 2. But my neighbor also, he's done all of the site work and all of the development. He just got his street lights installed. So now that he has street lights installed, the only thing he's missing, as you remember on our Fircrest project, he's got to get the landscaping done in the public right of way. And he's gonna create his 32 lots. And then he's gonna be a few months behind us. So while we're building phase 2, you're gonna see some action on phase 1 for my neighbor. A total of about 60 units coming in this neighborhood. And then the neighbor next door also bought a lot. He's probably gonna do another 15. So we got quite a few units happening in one area. We're providing affordability. I actually just spoke to the city yesterday and they're super excited. They actually have tax incentives for us to build affordable homes. So the fact that we're doing these townhomes in this area is allowing more affordability here in our town, and they're gonna give us some credit for doing that because they want to push more of that and less of the $1 million homes in our town. So that's been really cool. A little update for you. I'm also gonna meet with another department from the city and get a few more things buttoned up for all of our projects and to start getting benefits. So the city actually does like developers. They love when they build affordable product, and they love when we help with the housing crisis. If you don't know already, we're short over 4 million homes in America, and so people just don't have enough homes to buy. It is becoming a little bit more of a buyer's market right now, but today rates dropped to 6.3%, which means more real estate is gonna keep moving. People are gonna keep buying homes, and if you're somebody that's looking to build a personal house and you started today, guess what? A year from today, the rate's gonna be a lot less than it is at the current rate. And so when you finish your home, you're gonna get the better rate, a better payment, and you're gonna have over 100 grand of equity, while everybody else is gonna start scrambling to try to buy a house because the market's gonna start heating up and people are gonna start buying again. You're gonna be an advantage if you take advantage of the personal house game and build yourself a house. This is the garage. We're checking it out. So we got everything prepped. They're doing the first floor. As soon as we get the second floor going, I'm gonna have the garage guy come out and measure the opening for the garage doors. I'm gonna order the garage doors so we can enclose this garage and start storing material here for security purposes. So quick update on the utilities. You got the sewer clean out here. They've already put the rock here and prepped it for the front porch. So when the flat work guy comes out, we have the option to pour the front porch right away, or we can wait. I usually like to wait towards the end to pour the driveway and the porch, just because I don't want a ton of people walking on concrete with dirty shoes, things like that. Then we got the rain drains here for the gutters. So the gutter is gonna come down and connect into the storm system, which is below ground. And there's a sewer clean out there that you'll see as well. And we've got all the power here. So we're ready to connect power to the build. Once the electrician comes out, he'll put a panel on, connect power, we're gonna energize, and then we can get lights up in here. So here I'm standing on the hallway, we're gonna walk in. The kitchen is gonna sit right over here. I'm gonna have an island. Actually, joking, I switched it up. So I decided to do the great room here. And the reason I did it is it's a little bit more space. It feels pretty tight when you're building, but as you add drywall and other things, the space is gonna start feeling bigger. So I'm standing here at the great room. I'm gonna have a kitchen go here. It's a L shape right here. You're gonna have a nice window with the sink, and then I'm gonna have the island sit here. And then this is going to be the dining area, dining/nook. and I got a nice 12-foot slider door. Actually, this is 8 foot. So I got an 8-foot slider door and it's 8 feet tall. Just makes the space feel a little bit bigger. I did a bigger window as well, a little bit taller. I just like the space to feel a little bit nicer and bigger. And then I also got a fireplace I'm gonna frame out. That reminds me, I should tell the framers to frame out the fireplace. Hey Ruben, real quick, I totally forgot. Let's mark up the fireplace in the great room, and so that it's most likely gonna be 14 inches deep. That's just enough to fit an electric fireplace. And then we can make it about 3.5 to 4 feet deep. So just center it from wall to wall. 4 feet wide, 14 inches deep, right in the center. And then usually I like to do it, because you're sitting and you have a TV, 3.5 feet tall. So a little bit taller than an island, maybe up to 4 feet tall. So just a little bump out fireplace. They can put the TV right on top. Boom. Now we're gonna have a fireplace. It's gonna be a little bump out. I'm gonna put Portola paint so it looks like a nice little Roman clay kind of feel. It's gonna feel a little bit nicer and more luxury, and they'll have the fireplace to put the TV right on top and get to watch their movies and TV shows. This is the future restroom. We're gonna have a door to walk in and out. It's actually under the staircase. That's where the staircase is gonna be, but you're gonna have the sink, and then you're gonna have the toilet here, and now you have your future vanity. That's a wrap for Furcrest. We got the first 2 buildings going, super excited. Also, we have the dig out, as I mentioned earlier. He's literally digging out as we go. By the way, I'm also teaching students across the nation how to do exactly what I'm doing. So if you're interested in learning this game and learning how to get into the game, hit that link below. Super excited to possibly work with you and help you crush the game just like I get to do every single day.